Hello everybody, followers of the Mettle Milieu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michael the Mettle Angel. I'm a renowned journalist, have worked with print magazines and internet sites for the last 10 years, and now I've decided to branch out on my own that I may champion the true metal bands that never or seldom get the recognition that they deserve. The first band I want to talk about today is a band from Germany known as Exorchrist. That's right, Exorchrist. This band contains none other than the songwriter and main lyricist Achim Dax Homerling from this band, Vendetta, the band that put out in 1987 on Noise International Records, Go and Live, Stay and Die, and the follow-up, my favorite album of all time, Brain Damage. Another interesting fact is this band also contains none other than Charlie Steinhauer from the German band Paradox, who also contributes to solo guitar and conditional work. Charlie, Mickey from Vendetta, and Dax all worked together way back, and they're still friends today, so it's great to see them coming together to put a collaboration. Dax contributes his lyrics, the packaging's decent, plus you can listen to all the music at YouTube. What is my down point of the whole thing is the vocalist they had on here, who's known as Bacchus. When I spoke with Charlie Steinhauer in an interview a couple months ago, he let me know that Bacchus is no longer a part, and Dax has also let me know that it's just Dax and Charlie working together. My biggest beef with the vocals is, in fact, Bacchus sounds like Rob Dukes from the worst era of Exodus. However, if you're a fan of all the Noise International stuff, the Death Row, the Paradox, the Vendetta, then you will definitely hear that sound in Exorchrist. Members of Vendetta also had a band in the early 90s known as Poke, which stood for Products of Keen Energy, albeit not exactly heavy metal, still very original, very unique, and very clever, and I am grateful for Dax sending me the music to listen to, including the lyrics. Also, Dax should be recognized for not only has he worked with Charlie in so many years, he writes all the lyrics for Paradox. The album that came out a couple years ago was Tales of the Weird. He wrote the entire concept and the lyrics for that. And on the newest album, Pangea, Achim also wrote all the lyrics. And even on these are the AFM pressings, but even on the Avalon pressing, he has a bonus track that he himself wrote called Rage and Anger. Definitely check it out on YouTube. I think it's very important for people to realize that German sound is definitely coming back. I just spoke with Rockin' Ralph Kasparek of Running Wild recently, and he himself told me that they are working again with the Noise International members, the people who started Noise back in '83, and all those great bands like Tankard and Coroner and Sabbath and Halloween and Gamma Ray, and they are reissuing and remastering and putting out these albums with bonus tracks, and they're all going to be available on vinyl. So it's an honor to think that maybe someday Vendetta and Death Row will be available on vinyl as Noise International. We know for sure Celtic Frost, Running Wild, Coroner will be. So I'm just basically excited to, speak my heart. I've written hundreds and hundreds of reviews, and I've done interviews with all these great musicians, but this is a perfect chance for me to finally get out there and champion these bands that deserve the recognition. Albeit my Vendetta shirt might be a bit tight, and no longer fits, but it's still an honor to wear such a wonderful bands. And it's been great with today's technology to be able to get in touch, not that I'm a big supporter of social media, but just to get in touch and talk to members like Dax himself and email him, who's also working with another band that I'm involved with, which we'll talk about in another future channel. And even more importantly, Mickey, another key member of Vendetta, has his own band out called Brain Damage, and Brain Damage itself is really good stuff. Nothing's ever going to be Go and Live, Stay and Die. Nothing's ever going to be Brain Damage. The albums that were on Noise, just like, Death Row was Death Row, and, members went on to do other things. The most important thing is the music is still available. There are still great artists like Paradox putting out phenomenal quality albums, and thanks to YouTube, you can completely stream the Exorchrist Perimortem album. If not, contact Dax through his Facebook page and order a copy. All I can say is I look forward to talking to you next time, and stay heavy, stay metal.